It's the Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. Thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, how they took game one. If they can make it 2-0, Greg, the odds certainly favor them to advance.
Well, the cliche is that the series doesn't start until someone wins on the road, but the reality is if they take care of business on their home court tonight, they'll be on their way to ending it.
Now here's Randall. Pass to Edwards. Back to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daigneault. David, what did you say?
And we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here is Holmgren following Julius Randle's three. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Thunder making the shot. Conley, the pass to Randle. Randle can't get that one to fall. The Thunder have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Gilgeous-Alexander lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randle has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
That free throw good from Randle. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation, and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Greg, this is some kind of night. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Now here's Randle. After Lou Dort's miss, Randle with the bucket. Randle's got 6 points.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randle assertive and able to find the finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Conley sets a screen for Randle. Pass to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder, trailing by 2. Gobert against Hartenstein. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
To the right side. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Here's Randall. That shot missing. Good D by Holmgren. Here's Williams. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night. Wallace is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And that one falls for Williams. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Randall. A beautiful reverse layup. Randall's got 8.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Wallace outside. Williams kicks to Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. Over Conley. Wallace misses.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's McDaniel. Still scoreless. Here's Randall. Conley finds Gobert. Rebound by Wallace. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Williams can't get it to go. The Timberwolves trail. Randall dishes to Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Randall down low. Wallace is there. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. On the wing, Wallace, over by Conley. Wallace kicks to Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on McDaniels. Williams' shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw is good, now leading by 1. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for George. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Julius Randle. Edwards has come in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 27 seconds left to play here in the first. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by DiVincenzo. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here is Edwards. Back to Alexander Walker. Shoots over Caruso. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Julius Randle getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Now here's Wallace. Scoreless thus far. 4 on the clock. Caruso, no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Reed with a screen for Edwards. Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
Well, in pick and roll action, Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Reed, hits the jumper. Reeves got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. Thunder shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor.
Timeout.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
And that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Minnesota making a switch here. Garza's checked in. Tipped away. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now, Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Here's the three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Wallace looking for an opening. Outside Williams. Here's Caruso. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
And the first one at the line is good.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And so he makes both from the line. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Now, here's Dort. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. That one falls.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here is Edwards. Following the basket by Lou Dort.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Wasted no time on that one. Now just a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Boy, the rise and fire off the bounce by Gilgeous-Alexander. With that length and release point, good luck guarding him.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. A second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Hartenstein.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Cason Wallace. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Minnesota also with the sub, Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Edwards. Randall against Holmgren. DiVincenzo passes to Randall.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randall can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Randall. That one misses. Thunder trailing by 4. Nobody near Williams. Drills the three-pointer. Williams has got 8 points.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Angelo Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 11-1 run. Outside Williams. Back to Caruso. There's the pick. Dort wide open. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Williams against McDaniel. Now here's DiVincenzo. Nothing on the board. 5 on the clock. Outside for Randall. No good on the triple. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on an 11-1 run. Back to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. Over in the corner, Conley. Randall with the ball. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Minnesota on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Playoff atmosphere, hostile environment, man. They're handling the pressure, putting themselves in a good spot to win.
Hard to focus with thousands of fans screaming at you. They've stayed in it. They've stayed confident. And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, they were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. It was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Here's Hartenstein. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Hartenstein.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. We'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
D.A., the versatility. That is pretty special. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Edwards against Dort. The muscle from Edwards.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Williams with the ball. 8 points for him. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw good from Randle. Both free throws good from Randall. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Randall outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. And the jump by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. On defense, the Thunder. It's a three-point game. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Back to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Over Williams. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Oh, here's Edwards. 10 points for him. Shot on the way. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. The Thunder leading by 3. Dort kicks to Williams. Drills it from outside. Williams has got 11.
Boy, wide open teammate. Really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
McDaniels with the bounce pass. Randall no good. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Count it.
That, folks, is about the speed of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets in there before the defense can react.
Dort against Edwards. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Pass to Conley. Randall outside. And that time, also a missed shot. The Thunder have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for George. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. 1:15 left in the third quarter of the game. Alexander Walker finds Clark. Looking to end the run. Green for 2 points. Clark's got his first bucket of the night.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
And here is Williams. He's got 11. Now Caruso. Offensive rebound. The shot, no good. Timberwolves trail by 9. Now here's DiVincenzo. Hasn't made one yet. No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Back to Caruso. Wallace outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The tray. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's DiVincenzo. Shoots over Caruso. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And so it's Oklahoma City heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. To Reed, and that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Clark, who's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo with it. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Clark for 3. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 7. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Minnesota with the ball. And here is DiVincenzo. From 15 feet away, Edwards no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's DiVincenzo. Clark a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. To the middle, Wiggins. It's Clark with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Tries from 16. It's Clark with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell. Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Edwards looking it over. Edwards with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Here's Randle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Holmgren.
Well, Julius Randle is never going to back away from a defensive player. He knows he's got the strength to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Thunder leading by 15. Pass to Holmgren. Now Hartenstein. Down low. Stolen by McDaniels. Conley feeling it out. Gobert with a screen on Williams. To the inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
If he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
Oklahoma City's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. It's tipped. McDaniels with the ball. Dort covering. McDaniels kicks to Conley. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Looking to get it going. Stolen by Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play, and in the end, victory for the Thunder.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other two.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And they're going to build on their win in Game 1 with another strong performance here tonight to take a 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and if this game is any indication, these conference finals are looking like it may be a mismatch. If they continue to play even close to the level they have tonight, they'll be booking themselves a spot in the NBA Finals.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Back to Holmgren. just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They have a 9-point lead. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.